Hi guys, me and Johnny here with you. We're going to give you some Players Only Club fantasy football predictions for the week. Some players that are you're gonna get in your team, I think, if you're concentrating on fantasy football enough.
Yeah, I think a couple of players who we think might be good shouts if we know that you can't make lots of substitutions every single week. So a couple of players to look out for this week that we think might do quite well.
Get you some points and move you up the league. My first one up top, Wilfred Boney. It's good for a few games at least. Hopefully, once he gets a run of games. Maybe not this week, but once they get their players back and fit, he'll be the lead the line and score lots of goals.
Yeah, I think he's a temporary one because Aguero is going to take his place eventually.
Yeah.
You kind of get the impression that no matter what he does, he's not going to stay the out-and-out striker. But he's got a proven record of scoring goals in the Premier League, so he should definitely do it for Manchester City, and he knows he's got a run of games, so I think that's a very good shout, especially he's also quite cheap.
Yeah.
But beware, you want to get the money. You want to have the money available to get Aguero back in.
Save those pennies.
At the end.
Next one, Johan Cabaye. 2-2. 3 goals for this season, albeit 2 penalties. I think Palace are on the up. I think he's one for the next few weeks at least. At home to West Ham. Palace have been good. He's pulling the strings.
He's one that's you would like to think is going to be quite consistent throughout the season. So if he doesn't score for a little while, you can sort of trust him to get some points somewhere. Yep. A lot like Sigurdsson was last season. For anyone who played last season, Sigurdsson was a cheap midfielder who was pretty much racking up the points of the better midfielders. And especially Cabaye being I think he's probably their corner taker, free kick taker, set piece taker and penalties. That gives him an opportunity for loads of extra points as well. So for the price, he's a very good choice to have in your team.
Next one, Daniel Sturridge, 10.5 million.
Very expensive.
Aguero's gone. Need a new target man. Scored 2 goals on his return. Liverpool new manager, Sturridge. Is he going to score his goals? Should do.
He's a proven track record of scoring goals, isn't he? No. Everyone's excited about the Klopp factor and that it could really, put some adrenaline into their attack play, and so he's going to benefit from that. And I also think that actually there's no real reason to say he's definitely going to do super well straight away. And I found that sometimes that it's not best to go with the most obvious choices. Sometimes it's just to go on the hunch that he was great, and this could happen. Yeah.
Okay. Christian Eriksen, dead ball specialist. He's back. Hopefully he can lead Spurs to scoring some more goals.
Possibly the best free kick taker in the Premier League at the moment, in the world at the moment.
8.5 million.
Yeah, he's quite cheap. He's quite a good cheap option. He obviously takes set pieces as well, but his free kick taking in particular, he rarely doesn't trouble the keeper with his free kicks. 2 in his last game, and I think the game before he came on, hit the bar, set up Harry Kane. Yeah, and had a very good season last season as well. And Spurs are looking, I would say, slightly better this season. And they're always better with him in their team. And they're better with him in his team, yeah. Graziano Pelle, 5 goals and 5 assists this season. Cheap striker. If you're looking for a replacement for Aguero, he'll keep scoring as long as Southampton keep playing the same way they are. Yeah, he's absolutely smashing it at the moment. He's playing Leicester this week, which is important because we know that Leicester are very poor defensively. So there's a very, very good chance that he's going to score again in this. And I think he's a very solid bet at the moment. Same with Mane. Mane, hot streak of form, bad first 3 games. He's really come into himself. Playing against Leicester. Playing against them. He's the one who looks like he could cause a lot of problems. If you play Silva or Toure in that centre of the park, he's the one to pull the strings for you. Also, where's Hoolahan? 5 assists as well. And a goal. Great shout. Yeah, Newcastle not a strong opposition. No. Hoolahan is super cheap, by the way. I think he's 5 million, maybe gone up to 5.1 or something. Yep. And if you really want to get some big hitters in your team, he's going to be someone who gets you points, left, right, and centre. And I think he'll do that quite consistently throughout the season. If you're looking to use your subs bonus card, if you've got playing for him midfield and you left Hoolahan on the bench, he'll be a good one that'll always play and hopefully pick up some points. Yeah. And then last one, we've got in goal, take it all the way back to the other end of the pitch, Jack Butland.
37 saves this season, only 1 clean sheet, but that was in his last game. Playing Swansea, who aren't in a great run of form. I think this could be his week. Another clean sheet.
I mean, I've had Butland in from the start, and he's been doing okay, even though they're not keeping clean sheets. And you just get the sense that he might start to keep some clean sheets now, and he's going to really pick up some points because he's been possibly the best goalkeeper in the league this season.
Right, guys, those are the tips. Use them wisely, score some points.
If you have any others, let us know in the comments below.
Cheers. Hi guys, if you like the Players Only Club and you want to subscribe and watch more of our videos, then just hit this button just here.
Click it. Click that.